Hey there, lucky stars. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with a timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter what date or time you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. Today we're just going to see what comes out. And as a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate with everybody. So please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, we're going to go ahead and get an oracle card with a few. Wow. And Spirit says that's it. 4 cards for today here, Lucky Stars. So everything that you need to know, or this message that needs to come out for just you. It could just be for someone specific, or it could be for the many. Spirit is indicating can come through with just the 4 cards. So you've got the Snow Leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Super interesting. This actually goes right on with the Aquarius new moon solar eclipse reading, so I'll link that at the end of the video. It says integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Self-reliance. So the message that is coming through with this for you, lucky stars, is to work in silence. Work in silence. Whatever it is that you may be doing, building, working towards, do it in silence, and or only have one or a few very key people that you talk to or give information out to of what you're doing. This could be as far as building a business, being in a new relationship, right? How often do we see, or I do, I assume others do too, when somebody gets in a relationship and everything is everywhere, which is fine, it's great to share, but then when the relationship doesn't work out or it ends, then that is everywhere also. We don't need to air everything. We get to keep some things for ourselves. And so what is coming through again here for you, lucky stars, is to work in silence. Keep the things that you are doing to yourself and let your progress show for itself, right? When you've been in that relationship for a minute, you feel like things are stable. Well, probably more than a minute, but you get what I'm saying. You feel like things are stable, then maybe come out and start saying things. And or, right, if you're working on a new project or you're building a business, do it in silence, do it in the background, and really keep it to yourself, keep it close to your sleeve, and let the progress show for itself. When you hit big milestones, right, celebrate yourself. You can create celebrations, events, things like that, and still kind of hold it close to your sleeve. You don't need to tell everybody everything, okay? Wow. Interesting message coming through. Somebody really needs to hear this. A lot of times there's this feeling that we need to tell everybody everything all the time, show everything on social media, tell everybody all the things, share all the things, and not ever really keep anything to ourselves. And that's what Spirit is bringing through in this message for you here, lucky stars, is that there are some things that you can keep to yourself. There are some things that are going to actually work out better for you when you keep the information to yourself, right? Because sometimes we can get a little derailed with anything that we're doing. If we're on a new diet plan, if we are working out or going to the gym, if we are quitting a habit or creating new habits, we can begin to speak, and sometimes we can begin to speak it out to others too soon, is what Spirit's putting through here, and we can get a little bit derailed. We can have others say things or come back with naysaying, that sort of thing, and it can kind of stunt our spirit, if that makes sense. All right, so that is what Spirit is putting through here. that we get to keep things close to the sleeve. We don't have to share everything, tell everything. We can work in silence. Let the progress, let the success, let the achievement speak for itself. And when that time comes, or when you are ready, go right ahead and yell it, scream it off the rooftops. But while you are in process, while you are working towards it, right? Spirit is showing me an image here of somebody who has been going to the gym, working out, been on a diet plan, and that person is showing those results within their, the changes that can be seen and people are noticing, but they didn't have to say anything. People were able to see the differences that were coming through, and that is what Spirit is indicating for at least one of you. But it's coming through that there's quite a few that maybe need to just work in silence, keep things to themselves, and not really, share all of the things all of the time. You don't need to share all of the things all of the time. Lucky stars is what Spirit is putting through here. Now, with that, you have the Justice card. And the Justice card is really, having this kind of cause and effect, right? Sometimes when we go out and we tell everything that we're working on, and it's because we're so excited, or the new relationship, or the things that are going on, it's because we're excited about that. We want to share that with other people, and yet sometimes that can backfire on us. So Spirit is indicating, balance that out, lucky stars, balance that out, right? With the scales, balance it out. We don't need to share everything all of the time, okay? Now, this is going to take some strength and some courage. For some, it's going to be a whole lifestyle shift, in that is what they know, that is what they do, that is how they've always done things, that is how they live their life. They kind of put everything out there. And Spirit is indicating for some, it is going to take a lot of strength and a lot of courage to kind of hold your tongue and not do that for some of you just for a little bit. For others of you, Spirit is indicating that it needs to be kind of a new habit that is built until you have that success, that achievement, that progress, so that it's not like you're getting knocked down a peg when you tell somebody and then they kind of become a negative Nancy, or they, tell you all the reasons you can't do it or it can't work. Now, for some, it may actually give you more motivation to do it, but a lot of times there's this energy about that really kind of brings out this spirit in us that is no longer wanting to follow through, or no longer wanting to commit, just because of what other people think, or what other people say, other people's opinions, other people's, limitations that they can place upon us. And so this is going to take courage and strength for some of you, many of you, to be able to hold things back, to kind of hold your tongue and not share all of the things, to keep some things quiet, to move in silence. And what that is going to bring here for you, lucky star, Spirit is indicating with this Ace of Cups energy, is it's going to bring you a lot of new opportunities. Also, going back to that relationship part, as the Ace of Cups can indicate new romance as well, this is also going to, when we, and I'm just going to say we as a whole, when we put all of the information out there, such as social medias, when we're super excited, but then things maybe go a little sour or turn a little bit, and we begin to put dirty laundry out there, it can really stifle other people from us. Now, this isn't all about social media. It just happens to be that this is the way that Spirit is bringing this message through for you here, lucky stars. Other people can kind of get the wrong idea. Other people can get an impression from that and can be concerned for some reason. And this is not in any negative way, no bashing, no, side eye, no, none of that. Taylor Swift is coming to mind with a lot of the songs, right? Supposedly, allegedly, some of her songs are about ex relationships or ex partners. And sometimes that can assist others in kind of shying away. So by keeping things to yourself, or a little more to yourself, closer to the sleeve, right? You can open up the opportunity for the new opportunities, for the new romance to come in, and not to be rejected or shied away from before anything is even possible or even happening here, okay? This message, Spirit really wanted to come through with just the 4 cards, and I feel like it was a very powerful message. Just move in silence. And especially if you're doing something really big or really what might be considered a bit risky, but you believe and you know that it's going to work out for you, keep that to yourself, or just have, 1 or 2 trusted people that you can share that with. Otherwise, you can journal about it, right? Uh, you can create posts, but never post them or delete them, right? Or never actually post them or make them public. So that it feels like you're doing it or you're going through the motions, but not actually doing that. And Spirit is indicating that that is going to assist you. But celebrate you, celebrate the achievements, celebrate the things that you're doing, the accomplishments, the successes, lucky stars. And you can do that in a quieter way or potentially a less public way, but you can celebrate all of the milestones, all of the big wins, all of the little wins, all of the steps that you achieve. Celebrate that, celebrate that, celebrate that in any way that feels suitable for you, with a treat, with, getting a new something that you had wanted to purchase, that sort of thing. Celebrate everything. But again, Spirit is reiterating here to move in silence. It may just be during this time, but for some of you, it is, kind of an overarching thing or theme that Spirit is wanting to put out there, wanting you to hear that everything doesn't have to be so public. All right. And that's where Spirit says to end it. So I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.